I'm Chris Edwards and welcome to this week's Tennis Warehouse vlog. This week we have playtester picks for you. In fact, we're going to do it for the next two vlogs. So first up, we're going to bring in Britt and she's going to take you through her picks.
For my playtester picks, the first thing I chose is the new Lacoste L23 bag. And I love this bag because it doesn't look like the conventional tennis bag. It has a more duffel-like shape. And it's great because you can fit your tennis rackets inside, but you can also fit a lot of other equipment. You have a shoe tunnel on one side to keep that separate. And I love to be organized, so there's lots of small accessory pockets on the side as well as internally. It's great too if you wanted to take it for a weekend trip, if you're going to play tennis or a tournament. It has all the space you need. Now my second pick has been one of my longtime favorite shoes, the Nike GP Turbo. This is a Naomi Osaka edition that was for the US Open in New York, and it has the really fun graphics inspired by the bodegas in New York City. And this is one of my favorite shoes. It is super comfortable, probably the most comfortable shoe I have ever play tested. Lots of cushioning in there, and there's only two colorways left before this shoe is discontinued. This one and a green-blue one, so be sure to stock up. And my last pick is featuring the brand Bird and Vine. And this is one of my new favorite brands right now. It's great because it's a more of like an athleisure brand. This shirt right here is super soft. They have tank tops, short sleeve shirts, long sleeves, and hoodies, and even some hats. Perfect gifts, perfect to throw on after you play a match. And that's all of my playtester picks. I'm gonna pass them on to Tiff.
For my first pick, we're going to kick it off with some shoes. This has been my favorite playtest of 2023. This is the Lacoste AG LT23 Ultra. These shoes were really comfortable for all of us on the playtest team, from my widest feet to Britt's narrower feet. And I just really loved the comfort over all of these shoes when I was walking in them, when I was playing in them. There was good comfort in the forefoot as well as under my feet. I always felt secure. They were a little bit sticky on the traction, but that wears in, and so it means that they're a little bit loud. But honestly, that was my only complaint. Really comfortable shoes, and they're holding up okay for me. Sticking with the feet, I'm going to choose my favorite socks. These are No-Show Feature Elite Light Cushions. I really like these socks for a couple of reasons. I have smaller feet and I love socks that come in sizes. These are offered in sizes, so do check the size details whether you're small, medium, large. I also really like that they have a linked toe seam, so there's no rubbing on the top of my toes. And what's really important with tennis socks and you're wearing no-shows is to have that heel tab to protect the back of your Achilles. No rubbing if you're wearing these. And my last pick is a hat from Vimhue. I'm a big fan of all of their hats. Today I brought the ex-boyfriend hat, and what's really special about these is that they are great for those of us who like to wear their hair up in various ponytail heights. A lot of hats make if you're wearing a traditional hat, you have to wear your ponytail kind of low, but this one is adjustable for the size of your head as well as here on the straps. They're Velcro, so you can adjust the width to fit your ponytail and wear it high, just like you like it. And it's really washable, very lightweight, and offers just good sun protection while you're out there on the court. Those were my picks this go around, and next we're gonna check in with Mark.
Of the three picks, my first one of the bunch would be the Nike SS Recharge 24-ounce water bottle. Everyone here knows I tried to be a koala bear over the years, haven't been one to drink a whole lot of water on court. I have changed my ways, definitely. So this one here is going to keep you away from the plastics. There's no BPA. This is 90% stainless steel, so this is definitely something you can just keep reusing over and over. It's got an insulated core to it. It's going to keep everything cold that starts out that way. It is not meant for hotter liquid items, but this one here is just very portable. I've already dropped this one when I picked it up. I can guarantee it's pretty ding resistant as well. And it's just an easy carry. You've got a detachable straw here, very easy to keep clean. And like I said, stainless steel interior. And then this nice little lift lid here, you can carry it. And then there is also a straw lid just to keep yourself hydrated the way you ought to be on the tennis court for long periods of time. Second up, probably not a lot of surprise to a lot of people other than I'm still sticking with this racket. I know everyone feels that I switch rackets a lot. This one's probably going to be on my hand for quite some time. This is the Solinco Whiteout 305 XTD with the 18 main. This frame, it's just does just about everything for me. I've been testing it with all kinds of different strings, and I gotta say, I haven't found a string type or configuration that it hasn't played well with, so I just think it's an extremely versatile racket. You're getting some length-based power with the extra half-inch, 305 grams, give you some stability and weight-based power, and then the smaller 98 head size and the 18 main kind of mutes all that power. This is just definitely one of the more usable, versatile frames I've ever played with. Love it from any portion of the court. And last but not least, we are testing the Duo Power. Really enjoy this string. I never really gave it much thought. These two strings are pretty iconic for both companies. The ALU is one of the most popular monos on tour, and NXT is not far behind. Definitely an iconic multi-filament. Why have I not played with these strings? I've been playing with it in the whiteout, and again, it's an 18 main. It kind of holds the strings in place, but the comfort level, spin potential, obedience of this combination was just top notch for me. And again, you know, the 18 main kind of holds the strings in place. You won't get the sawing effect. In an open pattern, I was impressed with the kind of slidability and the kind of the delay in the fraying. So overall, definitely one of my favorite hybrids that are prepackaged at this point. And those are my 3 picks for this week. And for now, we're going to turn it over to Chris to see what items he's got for us.
All right, guys, my picks for this week. First up, I've been hitting this new version of Toner Grip, Toner Tough XL, and XL just refers to it being cut thicker, so it wraps further up the handle, so it'll fit even those rackets like Yonex rackets that have longer handles to them. And this one, it feels a lot like Toner Grip. It's not quite as dry as Toner Grip Original. It's got a little bit more tack to it, but for me, I really like it. I'm not a super aggressive sweater out there on the court, so it's plenty of absorption for me, and it lasts a lot longer too, so I'm getting great durability out of it, which is what I enjoy. I can get several hitting sessions out of it, whereas the OG Toner Grip just wears out a little quick for me. Okay, next up, just like Booney, I've been hitting the Duo Power. Unlike him, he's going with the Alu in the mains. I'm going with the NXT Power in the mains, and then letting the main slide against that slicker monofilament cross, and really enjoying the playability of that one. So stay tuned. We're going to have a review probably in about a month or so out there on that, and we'll give you all the details. And then last but not least, I've got both those items on this vintage racket. So we've got some of these on our vintage racket page. We've only got a few in stock. I'm hitting one, and we've got a couple others that we have for sale. This is the Yonex R27. Beautiful old school racket. It's one of Martina Navratilova's Pro Stock rackets. So these were held for her, but were not used by her or customized her in any way. So they're stock. And I've got the Toner Tough grip on it, and I've got the Luxilon Duo Power Wilson NXT Power combo in the string bed of this one, and really enjoying it. Great plow through, super buttery feel. It's a little over 12 ounces, I believe, strung up this one. The RA's right in the mid-60s, and just a really fun collectible hitter. Okay, that's all we got for this week. Thank you so much for watching.